False advertising has been noticed by vigilant consumers. Commerce Minister Emma Hippolyte was recently informed of the growing concern over supposed deceptive marketing practices at the weekly cabinet press briefing.
Discounted price, which was the same price as the original. So persons were complaining that this is something that typically happens where you see a discounted price, but in actuality it's the same price of the item before. So there's really no discount. So consumers are of course concerned that this has been going on. Is there any investigations into stuff happening like this, or persons making complaints of such happening? And if there is, how does the ministry tackle such situations to ensure that consumers are protected?
Okay. We have within the ministry a department called Consumer Affairs Department, and we have officers that actually has the responsibility, officers with the responsibility to walk the aisle and make this comparison.
According to Hippolyte, complaints can also be lodged with the Consumer Affairs Division.
We also have, and we are working closely with the National Consumers Association. The National Consumers Association is sort of private, not sort of, it's a private sector NGO organization. Groupings of anybody can join. I think there's a membership fee, and you become a member of the National Consumers Association. They too have a mechanism to monitor what is happening on the ground.
Deceptive advertising is one of many issues the commerce officials are attempting to tackle. Another is less than savory customer service.
We were discussing customer service, why the banks still have a long line and making it not too comfortable sometimes for customers, and the fee structure of the banks. And the NCA were present, again at our ministry. That's the process. So if you see an issue as a consumer, you could come through the Ministry of Commerce, through the Consumer Affairs Department, as well as you have this private sector body that you can present to.
Consumers have rights and responsibilities, Commerce Minister Emma Hippolyte said, pointing to the ministry or the National Consumer Authority, NCA, for assistance.
As a consumer, the issue that you raised, there's something I can remember in commerce, when you taught commerce, where they tell you to let the buyer beware. So when we are shopping, most times, I know even myself, we are quick to shop, we just pick up things, we don't look at the expiry date. As shoppers, I think we need to look a little more, look at the content of the products that we purchase, do a little bit more investigation, sometimes do a little bit more price comparison where we can, so that we understand what we have in our hands. You have the power, you have the dollars. As long as you are the one paying, consumers have the power.
A complaint resolution mechanism is now in place, allowing consumers to meet with businesses to address concerns before they escalate. The Ministry of Commerce also has an adjudication unit for various matters.